Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're talking about Trusted Housesitters. We'll be sharing our first experience house sitting, our full review of the platform, and answering your most frequently asked questions.
We're going to cover everything from how to sign up, how much it costs, if it's worth it, what to expect when you're house sitting, address any safety concerns you guys might have, and pretty much everything else in between. So if you're curious about Trusted House Sitters or you're thinking about signing up, then make sure to stick around. We're also going to share the exact application script that we've used to land house sitting gigs, so you're not going to want to miss this.
So what exactly is Trusted Housesitters? Well, it's a website and app that connects homeowners with house and pet sitters from all around the world to look after their pets and homes while they're away.
It's really a win-win because the sitters get to travel for free with zero accommodation costs, and the homeowners also get to travel with the peace of mind knowing that their pets and homes are being well taken care of.
The platform itself has thousands of homes available all around the world to choose from, and some of the homes are really amazing, guys.
We're talking villas in Spain, estates on the English countryside, penthouses on the east coast of the US, bougie cabin mansions out west, even places in Costa Rica with a balcony overlooking a jungle with a pool. I mean, it's really crazy stuff on here, guys.
Amazing. We are currently staying in Tuscany, Italy for a month and a half with Trusted Housesitters, watching only one dog and one cat. This has been our first house sit, and we'll share more of our first experience and review throughout the video. But for now, we'll say that if you like to travel long term and stay on a tight budget like us, Trusted Housesitters is a great option for you guys.
To sign up for an account, you're going to want to go to their website or grab the link below in the description that takes you to their homepage, and you can also get our promo code for 20% off your membership. In full transparency, this is an affiliate link, so we do get a small commission, which is how we're able to create these videos for you guys. So we really appreciate the support by going through our links. Thank you.
And then once you're on their site, you can sign up for a free account and start browsing literally thousands of homes. However, in order to apply for a house sit, you'll need to purchase a membership. How much does it cost to join Trusted Housesitters?
Trusted Housesitters offers 3 tiers of memberships. And remember, with our promo code ELLIESENCI20, you can get an extra 20% off all of the prices that you see listed here. So for the basic sitter tier membership, you pay $129 per year without the promo code. And with this membership plan, you can apply to all of the houses around the world. It doesn't offer much other support, to be honest, but remember, with this plan, you could literally travel the world or live rent-free for an entire year with totally free accommodation for the entire price of $100 with our code. Now the standard sitter plan. This costs $169 per year. This is the plan that we currently use and would recommend. We chose it because of the online vet support that it offers. If you're unfamiliar with pet health concerns or are nervous about this aspect, this provides really nice peace of mind. We actually found a tick on the dog we're watching and didn't know what to do, but we were able to call the vet and they answered immediately and told us exactly what to do, and the whole thing was resolved within 10 minutes. And finally, the premium sitter plan for $259 per year. The really cool thing about this plan is that it offers sit cancellation insurance. So if you've been accepted to house sit and the homeowner cancels last minute, you are reimbursed up to $150 a night for up to 10 days.
So this also brings us to the question of safety. When you create a membership, you'll provide your ID and Trusted Housesitters will verify your identity. They also perform a background check on both the sitter and the host. So you have that peace of mind that everyone on the platform is legit and trustworthy.
So you've made your account. Now what? How do you find the house sit that's right for you? Well, on their website or app, you can filter by the dates you're available or by the location of where you want to house sit, or even by the type of pets. It's completely up to you. You can also use this neat map feature to see where all the current available house sits are around the world.
So, you'll find a place you'd love to stay at. Now, you just need to apply. Apply is a really fancy term for it. You really just send the host a nice message introducing yourself, sharing your relevant skills, and just giving your availability.
And one tip from us, go ahead and offer to set up a video chat in that first message because the homeowner will probably want to get to know you before they accept anyways. This video chat is technically an interview, but in our experience, that's way too legitimate of a word for it. It's really laid back. You're mainly just seeing if it's a good fit for everyone involved, and everyone has a chance to ask or answer any questions about the upcoming house sit. We provided you guys a full application script that we've used and had a lot of success with to land house sitting gigs that you can grab in the description below. So don't miss out on that. You just plug in your name, your available dates, and any relevant experience you have. And we just took out all the work on landing your first house sitting gig.
True.
So, Senchi, I've been approved. I applied. Now I got the gig. What is expected of me as the house sitter?
That's a really good question. You'll likely be pet sitting, so it goes without saying that you'll have to provide the basic level care for the animal, feeding it, taking it outside to the bathroom, etc. Anything extra will be specified by the host in the listing itself.
In our experience, the homeowner might make small requests of you, like taking photos of the mail that they get, for example, but in our opinion, these were always really reasonable requests of a homeowner who is away from their home, and it really isn't a big burden for the sitter in any way. Now, what kind of support is available from Trusted House Sitters during the house sit? And what happens if there are any issues during the assignment? What if something bad happens?
Like we said, if you get the standard membership, you have access to 24/7 online vet care. They also have a really good customer service in our experience, and for our current house sit, they even emailed us to check in that we're having a comfortable stay. So I think that's a really nice customer service. Now, let's jump to the really commonly asked question.
Woo!
Do you pay for the flight? Yes. Yes, you do. The only thing that you really pay for are your own transportation to the house and any groceries or other personal expenses on your behalf, of course.
Now, the question on everyone's mind, do you get paid to house sit with Trusted House Sitters? No. Nope. Zilch, $0 in your bank account from house sitting. You're trading your time taking care of the pets and the home, which in our experience is not that much time, to be honest, for the free accommodation as your payment. Now, I'm sure there are paid pet sitting gigs out there, but to our knowledge, there's no other global network like Trusted House Sitters that connects pet sitters and hosts who do offer payment. Basically, to get paid to house sit, you'll probably need to be in your own home country because it's not legal to work or get paid while on a travel or tourist visa in another country. So for us, even though we're not getting paid, it's still totally worthwhile because we're essentially traveling for free. We're basically on vacation here in Tuscany, and we don't have to pay for any accommodation costs for the small price of feeding a dog and a cat twice a day and taking them on a walk. That's really not a bad exchange in our eyes.
And on that note, let me just show you. This is our dog right here. He's just sitting with us, super calm.
That's pretty much all he does all day.
So we've been recording for the past hour. He's just been sitting there, no sounds whatsoever. Mm-hmm. So they're really calm. So it's a really win.
It's a chill.
It's a chill
type of work.
Another big question out there is, do you need a car? Short answer, no. There will be a house sit out there that works out for your situation, even without a car. Long answer, you may get accepted to more house sits if you own a car. Some house sits are in a very remote locations like farms and small villages, so having a car would be handy for things like groceries. But there are also plenty of house sits available in cities, which would be easy to navigate without a car because they have public transportation and are normally walkable.
Now, do you get time to explore the area while house sitting? Yes, absolutely. Plenty. The house that we're currently on is on a literal mountain in a really cute village in Italy, and there are a ton of hiking trails nearby. Most days we take the dog on a long walk around the surrounding area, and we've been able to explore all of its beautiful nature with rivers, waterfalls, old castles, charming nearby villages, all that fun Italian stuff. Really, your only responsibilities are feeding the animals in the morning and evening and taking them out. So day trips probably would be best for exploring the area. Like we said, if you're in a really, really remote area, this would be easier with a car, but again, there are plenty of house sits out there in more convenient locations for day trips like cities. And on that note, we're going to create another vlog in this series about house sitting, where we show you what it's like to live in Tuscany, Italy while house sitting. A day in the life, if you will. Now, Senchi,
Big question.
big question. What's the verdict? Is it a scam? Is it worthwhile still in 2023?
In my honest opinion, I don't think it's a scam. I think it's worth it 100%. We are staying here in Italy for 40 days absolutely for free. Average price for Airbnbs and hotels in this area is 70 to 80 euros per night. So you can do the math. 70, 80 euros times 40 nights, that comes around 3,000 euros. And to be honest, my only cost to get here was a flight and a train ride. And that came up total 80 euros. So that means I just saved myself 2,900 euros just by Trusted House Sitters. So I think it's really worth it. I would highly recommend it.
Now, in 2023, there are other options out there for traveling for free or living rent-free, like work exchanges, for example. And we've done our fair share of work exchanges. And the difference is, and this is really why it's a no-brainer for us, is with a work exchange, you're trading your actual labor for the free accommodation. And the labor is normally a minimum of 5 hours working a day for someone else. And instead, we're here living completely alone in this beautiful home, and we get to work on our own business all day. And the only type of work we have to do is maybe an hour tops of feeding the animals and taking them on walks. And if you're an animal lover, this really isn't work. I wouldn't classify it as that. It's actually a pleasure having a furry companion around. And if you do consider it work, it's the most relaxing work I've ever done. So for us, it's a no-brainer. There's no work involved, really.
Yeah, only thing we would change, I think, is hopping on this much earlier.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing.
Absolutely.
So, if you guys have any more questions or if we left out something, please leave a comment below and we will answer as soon as possible.
And make sure to subscribe for the next videos in this house sitting series where we show you a day in the life house sitting in Tuscany and more tips on how to land your first house sitting gig. We'll see you then.
See you guys.